Yeah? Yeah, I'll do it for you. You're supposed to replace this probably like,
Yeah.
I would replace it every other day. Because it's going to get dirty.
Well,
This is an
yeah,
overgrip.
It does really bad.
People don't realize it's an overgrip. This is supposed to be tossed and thrown away after a couple of times. Like when I used to play, I used to redo my overgrip after every set. Every set, like every 45, 1 hour. 45 minutes, 1 hour, it replaces the grip. Because it gets dirty and it loses the tackiness.
That's for sure.
Yeah,
You
so
know, there are some drops for the hands.
there's a lot of different things. There's like sawdust. There's
Do you
all.
have 'em?
I don't use any of that stuff because I don't think it works. I don't like it. Personally, I don't like the feeling of my hands having some kind of chemical on them.
Exactly, because it goes right into your bloodstream, right?
Well, that's a whole nother story. I don't know about that, maybe, but I don't like the feeling of my hand being greasy when I play tennis. I like my hand to be like dry.
Well, that's the thing. I tried one time at Delray Tennis Center. Somebody gave me.
Yeah.
It felt like I was, you know,
Hands are like,
using it's like a chalk.
it's no good. No good.
No, you don't like it.
Here, hold this. I don't like it. Maybe you like, some people like it. There's a guy called Ivan Lendl. Remember Ivan Lendl?
Yeah.
You remember Ivan Lendl? He had sawdust in his pocket, and he would sawdust on his handle. But this is like way back in the day. See, the technology of these grips, the overgrips have gotten so good that now everybody plays with an overgrip. Back in the
Right.
day, they used to play with leather. Anna, I don't have pink.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I don't have it.
Boo.
What's wrong with white? It's classic.
Right.
White is a classic color.
Matches my nails today.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And your shoes are white too.
Okay.
Anna, white is classic. You can't go wrong with white.
Yeah, yeah.
But next time next time I'm gonna have what is it? Pink?
Pink.
I'm gonna order for you, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
But
Or orange, like neon orange, like yours. I like it.
Anna, do you remember our how to put on an overgrip lesson?
Yeah.
All right, so now I want you to do it, okay? I'm
Oh,
gonna take
no.
yeah. I'm gonna take this off. That's pretty good. Just make sure you go along the edge there.
And then you go slim.
Yeah, but remember, put that left hand down lower.
Oh.
Yeah, but control the grip with your thumb of the left hand, the thumb of the left hand, the thumb. Left hand thumb. Left hand. Yeah, put that on the grip.
Okay.
Yeah, and now
Oh,
keep
I
going
see,
like
I
this.
see.
You see, you control it that way.
Oh my God.
And I'm gonna check your work later, okay? Do you still know how to do it?
No.
You didn't practice.
No.
Okay, you're gonna have to learn how to do this yourself
Yeah.
because you can't depend on me for everything in tennis. Some of this stuff you're gonna have to learn how to do yourself,
For sure.
okay? And then you can replace your own overgrip. I'm gonna give you a pack, okay? It's gonna be a little gift for you.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a pack of grips, but only with the promise that you're gonna learn how to do this yourself.
Okay.
And then every
Looks
time you
amazing
play,
when
every time you play, you can have a fresh overgrip. Here, hold this real quick. I'm going to show you my own little method here. What I use at the top is actually tape.
Oh.
Yeah, I always use tape.
Medical.
Well, it's athletic tape, and the reason why is, first of all, I don't want to advertise for Wilson and put their tape on there. So I want to kind of keep it incognito. But also, I like having this athletic tape because when I have I had a two-handed backhand, you know that. And when I slide my hand down from here, when I go into my backhand grip, athletic tape is like nice and smooth, where I feel like the other stuff can sometimes get sticky, or it can be sharp and sticking up a little bit, and your hand can kind of hit it. So to me, this is perfect. Anna, try it out. Look at the white color. It looks nice.
Do you remember what is the string pressure?
Yeah, I do.
What is it? 48?
On that racket was like 44, I think. I went lower because of your tennis elbow.
Right.
Why? Why do you ask
Oh
that?
no, I was just curious. Because people ask me, I'd say 48.
48?
So, oh, this is really low.
48 is low?
Yeah.
Well, that's the kind of brainwash that people are experiencing with string tension, and that's why there's so much tennis elbow going on. 48 is tight if you're stringing polyester. So 44 is, I would say, in the middle. If you want to go low, I would put it like 38 or 40.
Oh, wow.
So put 44 on yours. But people literally string their rackets at like in the 50s. sometimes even in the 60s, because they're still of this like old-fashioned belief that you're stringing natural gut or whatever. They don't realize that polyester strings, the strings that you have in there, need to be strung looser, generally under 50 pounds. If you're talking about copolymer strings, which are like the strings that the professional players use, those have to be strung even lower, I would say in the low 40s at the recreational level. So yeah, when somebody tells you that 48 is low, don't listen to that. Oh, I got really out of shape. I'm never doing that again. There was a one-time thing I did, but it was worth it. You know why, Anna? When I got out of shape, I wanted to make that video really good when I was fat, and I wanted to promote it with me being fat and all that stuff. And that video did really well. I got like, I think it got 150,000 views, and it's still climbing. And then subsequently, I made a weight loss video that I was that put on my website that a lot of people watched. A lot of people loved it. I get a lot of letters, like emails from people that tell me, Nick, this video was so inspiring. I started this diet. I started exercising. A lot of people were inspired by my weight loss. So it was definitely worth getting fat on purpose, but I'll never do that again, because I'm telling you, I experienced a lot of health problems from it.
Wow.
Not only on the court, like I felt like I was getting some aches and pains on the court, also felt really uncomfortable walking around like that, like my stomach like this, you know. And I recorded a lot of videos in between playing the fat match and then playing the match where I lost, I think was 28 pounds.
Yeah,
those videos came out like right one after the other. But in that time, there was like 2 months time in between that I recorded a lot. And those videos are still coming out to this day where I was overweight. So in any case, I'm not doing it ever again, but it was worth the experience because I was able to inspire some people to get on a healthy diet.
Yeah, I have been.
Yeah, I've been training a lot. I've seen a lot of your stories on Instagram. You're hitting. This is good.
Yeah, it's hard, but I don't.
Have you been practicing your serve?
Yeah, a little bit.
Are you sure? You know, today we're going to do the point play coaching on your serve. Remember last time we did the return? Today we're going to do the serve, but first I got to warm you up a little bit, okay? Let me see what's going on with your technique. If there's any changes, if something needs to be corrected, this is going to be a little bit of a test to see where we're at technically speaking. And we're going to make corrections accordingly, okay?
Okay.
But I think from what I saw online that you're going to be playing well. Here we go. Very, very clean. Backhand. Anna, this is crisp. Here we go again. Oh my goodness. How's that grip feel, by the way? Good?
Excellent, yes.
And white is looking good on you, Anna. Anna, the strokes are looking crisp. Anna, there's never been crisper. There we go. Beautiful swing there. Backhand. Come on, trust. Don't forget to breathe. That's a clean backhand. One more. Anna, this is it. You're on fire right now.
Thank you.
Awesome job. Okay, remember, that's not a bad serve, but remember what we worked on so hard to build up more of a lag.
Right.
To
1,
go
2, 3,
here, here,
2,
racket down.
3.
No, don't worry about 3. That's going to be continuous.
Right.
1, 2, and then 3 is here.
Right.
And what happens after the actual motion begins, where the ball's in the air, racket starts to go up, and then you go from there, okay?
Okay.
That's not bad at all. Let's just get it a little bit higher on the toss. Anna, very clean serve. You like that one?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice,
And then too.
nice work, of course.
Yeah.
Very nice.
That was it.
Beautiful serve, Anna. Keep going. I saw it. Very clean. Okay, that's an ace right there. Very nice serve. Do it again. Anna, you're serving so well. You see how hard these are going?
Yeah.
One thing about the way you're serving now that needs to be corrected is, while these serves are pretty good, they're going to be difficult to pull off continuously. And it's not the maximum amount of power you can get because you have a slight bend at contact. So don't be afraid to throw the ball a little bit higher.
Okay.
Okay, remember, it's better to throw it a little bit too high than too low, because when it's too low, you end up bending the arm and you're not getting the maximum out of your potential on the serve.
Okay.
Okay, so you want to be fully extended at contact, and one of the easiest ways to do that is to throw the ball a little bit higher.
Higher.
So next few, just go a little bit higher on the toss. And go again. Anna, how clean was that serve? Anna, it's an
Oh,
ace.
in.
That's an ace. You're gonna serve to me, we're gonna play out points.
Oh,
Anna, the serve has gotten better, I gotta tell you.
yeah.
It's going in a lot more than it was before. So you keep you keep practicing your serve when you play during the week. Before you would ignore the serve,
Yeah.
and now you're incorporating it. This is very good. This
Still
is
don't like it. See you said it's
Okay,
a handshake.
go ahead. Yeah.
It has to be like a handshake.
There you go,
Hello,
there you go.
hello.
Well-
but now I ask you, is it this type of hello or this type
well.
of
Look at your knuckles. The knuckles can't be close together. You see your knuckles right there?
Yeah.
Spread the index finger from the middle finger. Okay? The knuckles can't go in the same direction as the grip goes. You see how the grip goes? The grip goes up and down.
Mm-hmm.
The knuckles have to be going diagonally from the way the grip
okay.
goes,
Okay.
like that. That's how you have to
good.
hold it. Also, hold it all the way on the bottom, as low as possible.
You
and-
mean here?
Yeah. Turn your hand the other way. The other way. Okay, so let's take a look here. Okay, you can go even lower. Lower.
Really?
Yeah,
like
lower.
over here?
There you go.
Wow.
That's how you
Okay.
have to go. All right?
Okay.
And now the continental grip feels a little more comfortable, right? So you're still slightly on the forehand side though.
You want me to do it this way?
Yeah,
So
but
this-
don't grip
but
it.
like-
Don't grip it so tight.
Oh,
Yeah, now you got a continental grip.
okay.
Okay, I can go by the base knuckle. The base knuckle is on the second bevel right there. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So that is the continental grip, Anna.
And this is okay, right? Yeah.
Let me see. That's fine. That's fine. That's perfectly. Yeah, that's the way to hold it. If you have.
So I'm like, hello, hello.
Yeah, you're
hello.
shaking hands with the racket. That's exactly right. But
Every
see,
time I serve, I'm like,
but Anna, you can't say I didn't warn you. I warned you about the dangers of serving with a forehand grip.
yeah, you did.
And now we have a little bit of a problem. But, like I said, there's still plenty of time to change it, okay?
Well, I survived semi-western grip, and I will survive this.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, that one.
You used to serve like this? I don't think so.
No, not serve. Like
Oh,
forehand.
with a forehand.
I survived that one, remember?
Well, you have a beautiful forehand now, yeah.
Get in there.
You can do it, Anna. You do it much better. Now, I want to tell you though, when I'm this far away from you, when we're playing points, I can't really see your grip that
Oh,
well.
gotcha.
So you're going to have to police yourself.
Yes.
You have to be your own coach.
Photographic memory now.
Anna, you can do this.
Okay.
All right, trust me, you can do this. Go, Anna, go! It was, but you gave up on it. You didn't fight for it. How did you know it was going to go out? Huh? But it could have easily gone in. So basically you're relying on luck that it goes out. Okay, so this is a super important lesson to learn, that when the ball is going that way, you run for it anyway. And then if it's out, it's out. Who cares?
Okay.
But you always go.
Okay.
If you stay there and then you're depending on the ball to actually go out, if it goes in, you have no chance.
Okay.
Go, Anna. Go, Anna, go. All right, you got a winner, but the grip, you need a continental grip on the volley. Other than that, another good serve though, and a couple of good shots there, but remember the fundamentals. You have to volley with a continental grip. Come on. What happened? First two forehands you hit was like this. The last one you hit was like this. It collapsed a little bit.
Risky.
Were you trying to do something different on that one, or it just happened completely on its own?
Yeah.
All right, mistakes.
Glitches was still happening.
Mistakes are part of the game. Okay, let's not worry about it. Two good forehands. We got to get maybe 3 next time, 4. Got to keep going up. Okay. All right, here we go. Footwork, Anna. You got to move out of the way faster. Remember, I told you this last time. When I hit the ball from here and it's going that way, that ball has a different trajectory. Okay, so you might want to think about hitting a backhand there, first of all. If you decide to hit a forehand, you better get out of the way quickly because that ball is going to be traveling into your body. That makes sense? So you have to keep the geometry of the court in mind when you play, okay? Very important. Let's do it again. Come on.
shot.
You felt frame.
I mean, it wasn't in the center.
Well, see, what happens is a lot of times is when you hit the bottom underneath the sweet spot, what will happen is the racket face will close. And it's not the end of the world. It happens even on some of the best players in the world. Didn't you just read Federer's book?
Yes.
Mastery or something like that?
I think so. Yeah,
When he hits the forehand, give me a ball, I'll show you. Often he'll hit it below the center and his racket face will close. When you see still shots of his forehand shortly after contact, sometimes the strings are like this.
No way.
And you're thinking like, what the hell? Like, how did he hit a ball in if the strings are like this? But that's what happens. If you hit it right in the center, it's probably going to maintain itself shortly after contact. If you hit above center, it's going to open the racket face up after contact. If you hit below center, it'll close the racket face. Okay? But this is happening after the contact, so it doesn't have as catastrophic of a result on the actual hit as many people think. Because you can hit the ball below the center, ball's already leaving the racket, and then the racket will close. This does not have the effect on the ball that people think it does. You can still hit a pretty clean ball. Now, the closer to the frame you are, the more it's going to feel unclean. And I think that one might have been a little closer to the frame than what I'm talking about.
What do you think about it?
I liked it because you had a topspin swing path. So that is the most important thing. A topspin will help you even when you don't hit the ball perfectly clean. The way the racket is traveling, even let's say you hit it here or here or here, if you go up, a lot of times that corrects an unprecise contact point.
Gotcha,
The topspin
okay.
corrects that and it allows you to hit the ball still in even though you didn't hit it 100% clean. On the other hand, if you hit the ball very flat and hard and you don't hit it quite in the center, it's not quite as corrective and the ball might just shoot on you and fly very far out. That makes sense? So again, the most important thing on your forehand, just to trust it, have the confidence and not to slow down in here and to always think to finish here all the way.
That's the hardest.
I know, right?
Because it's just, you
Yes.
feel like, oh, I want to be more gentle here, and you just stop somewhere.
Especially when you play points, that happens more than when we're just hitting. All right, here we go. Come on, come on. It's a flat shot. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Not a bad forehand, but very flat. So your swing path was very horizontal here. Yeah, if you can try to go up, this will put more shape on the ball, give it a bigger chance to go in, okay? All right, Anna, nice work. Anna, you overpowered me. Nice forehand, very good. Yeah, good depth, Anna. I couldn't do much there. That was too strong. It was way too strong for me.
Come on, you just fake it.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? It was flying right to you.
But it was so deep that I lost control over my shot.
Yeah.
Your depth was causing a lot of harm to my shot.
Okay.
It's real. Remember? I don't fake. It's real. It's a real game.
Give me
I'm
one of this
reducing.
ball. Give me this ball.
I'm reducing my level down lower, but it was real.
Okay.
It's always real. Here we go. Oh! Oh! Go, go, go. Anna, this is so strong right now.
Are you allowed to hold that net, if anything?
I'm allowed to hold the fence, yeah. I can do that. No, you can't touch the net, but you can touch the side fence. That's okay. You've done a lot.
But do you have a button somewhere in your body like 3.0 player?
I do.
3.5?
I do. I have an
4.2?
adjustment that I make, and I even adjusted my movement to make it very bad, so I couldn't recover fast enough.
So bad.
It look bad?
Yeah.
Good. That's exactly what I'm trying to look like.
That's an art.
Okay, thank you. Oh, come on, Nick. Anna, you made me volley, which is smart. You did one of the smartest things I've ever seen you do. Because I was expecting you to go for the winner and hit a passing shot and go for the kill. But you said, listen, I'm not going to risk. I'm going to make this guy hit a volley. We just talked about how I'm playing lower level, and you wanted to test my volley skills, and he ended up working in your favor because I made a mistake. A lot of rec players will mess up the volley, remember that. Especially at the 3-5, 3-0 level. Volleys are very tricky, so instead of going for the kill and hit a passing shot, make them volley.
Okay.
Was that the intention you had, or was it all by accident? Completely random. Okay, that's what I thought. All right, here we go, come on. Very important though, this is something that's a result of practicing for a while, not playing enough matches. So you are completely calm and you are controlled when the ball is coming right down the center. As soon as I open it up, you want to end the point. So when I open the ball up and make you hit from the corners, you want to end the point. So continue hitting the same way you're hitting from the middle of the court. Keep it in play.
Okay.
Okay? You know what I'm talking about or no? Yeah? You're more comfortable from the middle of the court. You're still a little bit uncomfortable hitting off the corners. All right, here we go. Come on. Keep going. Anna, you got me wrong footed there. Very good. Very nice shot. So one more, last one. Oh my goodness. Anna, look, you don't play enough points when you play with these other people. You're probably just hitting back and forth, right?
Exactly, yeah.
So that's why point play is so crucial, because it's completely different. Because the reason why I want to do a lot of point play with you is because I want to do your second match.
Yeah,
It's one of the most eagerly awaited tennis matches in the history of tennis. Seriously. I know people were excited that Serena came back for Wimbledon, but this is going to be bigger. You understand how much people want this second match? The first one was like a year ago. It got like 350,000.
Something like that, yeah.
And this one, people are wanting to see you play a second match. So we have to prepare now. We have to play points. A lot of things happen in between. You have tennis elbow and all that stuff. So continue working a lot on your serve. And when you play with these other people, play a few points. You don't have to keep score. Just play points.
Yeah.
Because you know what it is mentally, is the incentive is different. Because
For sure.
right now your incentive is like you want the ball to come at you and you want to hit it right to them. So it's exchanging the ball. So you're doing a really good job rallying down the middle. But like I told you, as soon as the ball goes to the side, you kind of panic and then the point ends.
It's still adjustment myself around the ball.
It's adjustment.
Yeah, like
But you're doing good, and we're going to get you ready for match number 2, okay? Nice work, Anna.